Today we're going to be exploring Singapore. Welcome to Worldview TV, where we explore countries, cities, and cultures from around the world. Singapore is one of the most unique places on Earth, a city, a country, and an island, all in one. It's a place where ancient temples stand beside steel and glass skyscrapers, and where world-class innovation meets centuries-old traditions. But how did this tiny, resource-scarce island rise to become one of the most advanced and respected nations on the global stage? Let's take a closer look. When most people think of Singapore today, they imagine a clean, ultra-modern city, Marina Bay Sands, gardens by the bay, or the award-winning Changi Airport. But Singapore's journey didn't start with wealth and success. In fact, it began with uncertainty. In 1965, Singapore became fully independent after separating from Malaysia. At that point, it had no natural resources, a small domestic market, and deep social divisions. Many believed it wouldn't survive as a nation on its own. But Singapore did more than survive, it thrived. Under the leadership of its founding Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew, the country focused on good governance, education, and economic openness. Foreign investment was welcomed. Infrastructure was rapidly developed. A disciplined, long-term vision drove decisions. And in just a few decades, Singapore transformed from a struggling port into a global financial and logistics hub. Today, it boasts one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world. Its public transport system is efficient, its streets are safe and clean, and its government consistently ranks among the least corrupt globally. And here's something remarkable: in 2025, the Singapore passport was ranked #1 in the world by the Henley Passport Index, offering visa-free access to more countries than any other. That ranking says a lot. It reflects global trust, diplomatic reach, and the respect Singapore has earned as a stable, reliable nation. But Singapore's success isn't just measured in money or rankings, it's also about how it brings people together. This small nation is home to a vibrant mix of cultures, primarily Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Eurasian communities. The government promotes racial harmony, bilingual education, and social cohesion. You'll find Hindu temples, Buddhist shrines, mosques, and churches, all within walking distance of each other. And food? Singapore is a global capital of cuisine. Its hawker centers, now recognized by UNESCO, are where locals and tourists alike enjoy dishes that reflect the country's multicultural identity: laksa, chicken rice, satay, roti prata, and so much more. But Singapore also faces real challenges. With limited space and no natural resources, it depends heavily on smart planning. An aging population and rising cost of living are growing concerns. And as a highly globalized economy, it's vulnerable to trade disruptions and geopolitical shifts. That's why Singapore is investing heavily in the future, with bold initiatives in sustainability, artificial intelligence, and urban technology. The city-state is building vertical farms, developing self-driving buses, and even creating smart public housing. It's not just keeping up with the world, it's helping shape what's coming next. Diplomatically, Singapore plays a unique role. Despite its small size, it acts as a neutral ground in regional and global affairs, hosting major summits and building strong relationships with both East and West. So what makes Singapore truly stand out? It's the mindset. A commitment to adaptability, order, and excellence. A country that never stops evolving, and always plans for the long term. Singapore may be small, but its vision is anything but. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future episodes. Next time on Worldview TV, we'll be heading to another corner of the world, exploring what makes it unique, complex, and fascinating. This is Worldview TV, where we explore countries, cities, and cultures. See you next time.